Your Majesty, Ganon and his minions have seized the island of Korodai.
How can we help?
It is written, only Link can defeat Ganon.
Great! I'll grab my stuff!
There is no time. Your sword is enough.
Hello, NintendoFanGirl. I would be lying if I didn't say I found this because while you were applying to your video. But I'm sure you're going to get a lot more subscribers because of it. So we're going to watch your stuff, and we're going to most likely subscribe. And then, of course, then some of us might enter your little contest. What? It's fun and games, isn't it? And so it's a delish joke here somehow. Okay, that's all. So, yeah. I started my main Zelda-ness in the Super Nintendo age. I never got around to these lovelies till much, much later date. I did have NES, I did play it. Well, my parents did. I basically played whatever the heck we got, and we did not own either Zelda game. What a pity. However, I've never beat Eventual. I beat the original. Good stuff. I haven't beaten in a long time, so I've been kind of thinking about going through that. I tried with the, I got the GameCube CD for, that has Zelda 1 on it, and 2, and a bunch of demo stuff for that, but, yeah. Oh, I got a great cartridge too, the Rarity. I got this from somebody who was selling a giant box of NES stuff. Whoopee. Moving on! I do not have ages. I tried to buy it before, and I got a non-working cartridge, and I had to send it back. A guy wanted to be mean about humbug. I got Seasons. Never finished it, though. Pity. I've actually wanted to. Gotta get back to that. Quarantine stuff keeps me busy lately. I have been Link's Awakening. Don't got the Game Boy Color one. I got original gray, black one. Green and black. Fun game. Definitely a different experience from the consoles, though. I played the heck out of Link's Awakening. It was all but fun. The Owl Killer is probably the most fleshed out in this one. You know, people might disagree with it. Let's see. Going on along down the road. Look! Surviving booklets from the cartridge era. Sadly, no cases. Boo-hoo for me. I am such a sad panda. But we forgot my favorite Zelda game. A Link to the Past. This is my favorite out of all of them. Every single one. I love this game. And I'm so glad in True Warrior's response that he did say this was a very good ending. So now that we got that caught up, back to where we were. In 64. I have been both Ocarina Time. Overhyped in my opinion. I like it. Don't go on, Lord Rage. I like Ocarina Time, but I do think it's overhyped. I do have really like Majora's Mask, and think it's felt like the black sheep of the family. Aside from the Triforce of Sin. Okay, anyway, yeah, but, I've refreshed ideas and stuff. Loved it. Also, it was a nice move to do a time thing. His game design, since they wanted to make a new Zelda game really quickly after Ocarina of Time, allowed them to make the cool game in a shortened time. And just extended by time travel and stuff. Small move. And the why was the why so. now into the advanced age of the Four Swords. Or the Link of the Past. But the Four Swords. If you never played Link of the Past, that's a good way to start. But I never played Link of the Past on GBA, but I own this, all for that one game, which is very short. Yeah, I'm serious. Going on along the road to GameCube. Of course, we have Wind Waker. Oh, Wind Waker. Hi, couldn't anyone understand your beautiful artistic style back then? Now everyone's like your artistic genius like Ico. And don't get me wrong, you all. But, yeah. Wind Waker. I did like the game except for one little part, and this is gameplay related. Saying anything about the graphics. I hated the part where you find all the Triforce pieces in the sea. I didn't like that. And it actually made me stop playing the game for a good while before I got back to it. Glad I did get back to it. Was that evil? No, I don't. Now, of course, the Four Swords. Which again, I'm kind of surprised Juwario didn't have this. You know, I don't know if his wife plays a lot of games, but if you're watching this, Juwario, I would get this, cables, extra Game Boy Advance, because I'm pretty sure you have Game Boy Advance, obviously, because you got Mash Cap, which I sadly don't. And get your wife to play. Fun game. I think it's good for 2 players, too, because you split all the links in half, so you each got 2. Gives you kind of advantage, in my opinion. 2 swords each. So moving on along to the end of the GameCube, or the beginning of the Wii, whichever other side you took. My friend went GameCube, I went Wii. And one thing I really hate about Twilight Princess is something that's not even anything about the game. The mirror. If you don't want to know what I mean by that, Twilight Princess is on the Wii is reverse of the GameCube, which changed the hand that Link was. And if you actually know anything about that, he's been a left-handy forever until this. And Skyward Sword is going to probably do the same thing, sadly. I never understood why. Just because majority of people are right-handed, and you think that somehow it makes us more involved in the game by holding the Wii remote in one hand. I don't know, you just flick it, so I don't really see what it adds, but that's just my way. I did like Twilight Princess. Be honest, I liked the end of Twilight Princess a lot. It was actually probably one of the more saddest, like, one of the really sad Zelda titles because of what happened in the ending. But no spoilers. No. We can't talk about that. Well, actually, if you haven't beaten it by now. But yeah, we're not gonna do that. I'm not that evil. But yeah, it's a very, very sad ending, but good game, looks great and everything. I do have fan hourglass, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to get into it very well. And it didn't help, my friend told me the ending pretty much made the game kinda seem pointless-ish. But I do want to play. I'll get to it. Sometimes it takes me a while to get to stuff. But getting on to the mystery game. And to be honest, I'm really curious to actually know if Juwario actually has this. Because, you know, he plays imports and that, and I'm sure his DS collection is no exception to that. Tingles, Wii PLAN, Rosey, Wii PLAN. Resident Evil Soul America. Though Europe got it for some weird reason. I played a good bit. It's fun. Really fun. addicting fun. It's kind of like that kind of collectaholic feeling. Because you just need to get as many rupees as you can. As many rupees. It also kind of explains his origins. But the ending, a lot of it's just strange. Get the European version if you want. I know most people, well, supposedly the stereotype is that America hates Tingle. I don't love the guy, but I'm not going to judge a game just because he's a star. File off. Hope that's not being recorded. If it is, I'm sorry. Then we have one more last species of Zelda. The Triforce of Sin. If you never played the Triforce of Sin, because I haven't, but I own one. The Wand of Gamelon. Actually a unique one though, because it's one out of 2 games that Zelda is playable. I got this for a very good price of $10. Yeah, that's actually kind of hard to believe. And the CD looks spotless. 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 But no CDI, so can't play it. I thought I'd play it with 1, 2. And that's a small and little teeny little brief history at my Zelda-ness, my Zelda stuff, and my thoughts on the different games. I need Minish Cap, and I do want Minish Cap. I want Season of Ages. I'll probably go get those coming up soon, because I haven't actually been playing Zelda. I do need to get Phantom Hourglass, so thanks for reminding me that. Oh wait! We have forgotten a game. Does anyone even count this? Does anyone even count this? I mean, why don't you get to fight Ganon at the end of this? No! Yes, I know it, mate. So anyway, I love Zelda. I love the Zelda games. I really do. I really do. But I do really wish they would add a little spice to it. Spice? What I mean is, like, you know how Majora's Mask drastically added, different elements. You know, the whole mask transforming thing was definitely different. You know, that could be one person's argument against Twilight Princess. The whole transforming thing has always been done. You had multiple of them in Majora's Mask. But you know, story-wise, I think we need to evolve a little in the Zelda storyline. I mean, why can't we have a female main character? You know, that would actually, because, I mean, come on, seriously. We're talking about generations of a family here of Link and Zelda. Why isn't there always... The princess is always female, and Link is always male. Is that you can't tell me through generations of centuries there can never be an opposite sex during some point in time. I think actually adding a female protagonist for once could add a lot of new elements and ideas to the kind of story, and you could actually do a very interesting story, I think, with a female protagonist, because, you know, they've been milking out the male version, Sea Boy, Lost Boy, Orphan Boy, forgot his past, shipwrecked. I mean, come on, we went through almost everything now. Do a few new ideas, Nintendo. Please. But yeah, Skyward Sword. I'm looking very forward to Skyward Sword. But, I just really hope we can get some new ideas in here. The following is a special message to all warriors and aides and magicians of the far land of Hyrule.
My boy, this peace is what all true warriors strive for.